Okay, so you've decided to be checking out slab.com in terms of setting up an intranet for your company. So this is definitely one of those products that is more towards, say, a knowledge base or a place for standard operating procedures, but you can still put in things like you can make it a document library and you can put templates in here and you can store things like meeting notes. Probably just slightly not as intuitive to use as some of the other options in this space, like Quip and using Google Docs and also using Dropbox Paper, but is still a fair contender. Just doesn't have some of the functionality around chat and communication, just is one step down compared to those other tools. But let's jump in and have a look anyway. So you can see here I've got my main page. I click on home. I can see that just kind of rundown activity feed of what's been changed and what's been going on, which is something that probably is a step up from some of the other tools, just in being able to have a timeline of what's been happening, what's changed on the account since I was last in here, so which documents have been viewed. So at least you can get that kind of overview reporting of who's actually using your intranet and how they're using it and what things are happening within there. So that's quite handy. But some of the things that are included, better not forget that. We went in that key information that can all be included in the intranet. The calendar functionality is missing. Standard operating procedures, you'll be able to put those all within here. Form requests is missing as well, and messaging is missing as well. So there's pretty much only the 2 out of 5 of the core functionality of an intranet that's included within Slab. But if you're looking for that kind of knowledge base and you've got other tools for, say, form requests and messaging, and you've got your company calendar sorted, then it could be something that you want to look into. So if I click on, say, what's called topics, so these are almost like folders within Slab, and so we've got some templates that I've got in here, we've got some posts. They look quite different, but once you jump into them, they are pretty much just like that standard document view, and it does have that to-do list functionality on the side as well. So I can come in and if I click on edit post, that's when I can kind of mark things off, or I can add extra things in. So in terms of what things you can add in, let me just drop down here, click on this plus icon. It's got the standards in terms of putting images, putting videos in there. You can embed links through to things like Google Drive folders, files within Google Drive. You can do things like that as well. You can mention people, add some bulleted lists, put in some checklists, and do a few other things over here. So I might just say finish here. You can thank someone, just do a little bit of a clap on there, and you can tag it down the bottom as well. So it's pretty much just one of those file sharing, kind of document collaboration, probably file sharing is not the best word for it, document collaboration, knowledge base tools. And it could be useful for a kind of scaled back intranet if you're looking for that kind of thing. So hopefully that gives you a good whirlwind view of using Slab and what's included and what is not included.